Alright guys, welcome to part 2 of our Empire Divided campaign. In our last part, we took Lambesis and we took Drambetia. We're going to have to deal with this full stack, which isn't a major issue. We got some buildings we can still level up. In Siska, I think I'm going to wait and get the Procurator's Villa. So let's end turn. Oh, we got a skill. So I think I forgot to upgrade our dude from the last part. Yep. So we're going to get him the same thing we got Aurelian. In terms of household, we can get that. So we just got to secure our northern border, then we can go deal with... Okay, they ended our trade agreement. But once we secure the Danube, we're going to be able to move. They're going to go for Cerimidum. And it looks like the Quadi are coming to the north, which is going to be rather interesting. This army is not in position, nor does it have the troops to really do anything particularly great. We do get cohorts, so probably getting a good amount of cohorts will do a lot for us. Over here... Let's get growth. We can change our mind on that later. Over here, I would like to move south and take Capsa. They have a full stack, so that should be fun. Aurelian's army should be able to deal with this. You can deploy. You gotta deal with your Alexani first, and then we can swing north. Even if this army gets destroyed, which I don't think it will, we should be fine in the long run. Let's see if we get attacked. I would expect us to be attacked, if I had to guess. Alright, so we have Roman Successionists moving. We have all Roman levies, minimal cavalry, slingers, Numidian infantry. Honestly, I think we can win this. Alright, let's fight this battle. They got the hill. If we corner camp, we can definitely win it. That's not an issue, because their superior numbers won't be able to be brought to bear. And they don't have great skirmishers. So, let's... I don't like corner camping, and I know I did a decent amount in DEI. But, sometimes you just need to do it. I don't want to lose this whole army at the start of the campaign. If we are later in the campaign, I probably wouldn't do it at all. But we'll see. So we'll get our main line back up. Up a little bit more. You on guard mode. We'll put the skirmishers on the line immediately next. Make sure they're on guard mode, or not guard mode, guard mode. And we'll line up the rest of the infantry. The cavalry. We're going to micro ourselves. Let's reposition the cav. To be farthest to the left, just so they're all next to each other. We can also group this. Because they only have 2 skirmisher units. Our unit should be fine. We kill their general, we'll definitely be fine. Battle difficulty, I want to say, is also on hard. It doesn't tell me. So we'll have to look after this battle and see what the battle difficulty is on. It's recorded the same day as part 1, so nothing drastic should have changed settings-wise. Just need to try to get behind, because they don't have cavalry on this flank, but if we can go for the general, it will be really great for us. Going the wedge, so we get a good charge bonus here. Alright. Pull back because you're shot, Cav. Get a better charge. Pull back away. If I could find them and click them. Sometimes you get lost in unit banners. Just completely fine. We're losing some units, but it's fine. We'll turn trample on. They're not even close to our line yet, so we don't have to worry about that. You guys come over here. Now with that, he dead? If he's not dead, he's breaking. So let's pull back over here. We can go regular speed now.
Romans ready for duty. Melee infantry ready and waiting. Your orders?
Try to get all that done. The cavalry need to come back this way. Store their skirmishers.
At your service. At the doubles. Sons of Mars. Melee infantry. Brave Romans to a man.
We'll replace the line.
By your command. Your orders.
You guys can get out of wedge. But we should be able to destroy that pretty effectively.
We await your command. Hack them down. At speed.
We should be winning this. Oh no, they're going to have cheats. We're not going to have cheats. But their general is dead. So we do have that. See if we can't get a decent charge over here.
Riders, advance.
You guys just need to run down and destroy this unit.
Sons of Mars.
Get over here. Target their horse cav.
Infantry ready. Take aim. Ready and waiting. Double time.
See, one of you can come over here and reinforce this.
Orders.
You get over here and help that unit. Actually try to break this flank. One cav unit got destroyed. That's fine though.
Jupiter gives us strength. Ready for orders. Your orders. Quick march. Legionaries. Ready and waiting.
There's just not much cav over here now. We might lose against that Numidian cavalry. But a good cav charge in this unit's back might break it. Alright, pull back and we'll charge again. They're starting to break in the middle.
At your service. Missile infantry at your command. At your service. Orders. Ready. Quick
Line up back over here. Run this way. Honestly, you can leave because I don't want you taking more casualties than you have to. Try to get as much done as we can. Their horse archers are winning, so let's pull back.
Missiles. Ready and waiting. Missile infantry. Sons of Mars.
We can get a decent charge here and trample with our heavy cav.
Yours to command. Ready to ride.
They're breaking. Let's pull back so we can charge again. We need to run down as many as possible also.
Ready. By your command. Ready for orders. Missile infantry at your command. Equitate Dalmati.
You just come run down units.
Ready.
Aurelian can come charge back in the rear after we run down part of this unit. Fast forward some. Gotta kill as many as we physically can. Trying to do that. You need to stay back. I don't think we're gonna have to charge. But honestly, let's do it just to be safe. Try to get as many cut off and surrounded as we can. Honestly, all we have left is that unit, which is not a big deal. I want to run down... We can run down this unit. We'll just have to deal with the garrison army. We might have to get some mercenaries, but we should be fine in the long run. You're going to break as soon as we hit that. This isn't Aurelian. I know I kept calling him Aurelian, but... I don't want our general to die. We can't get a decent wedge charge. Actually, no, let's not waste our cap. Let's send everything else. The battle's won, which I knew we would win it. Even without gen sniping, I think we still would have won that battle. Wait. No, our general is dead. Shit. It'll be fine. Not a big deal. Alright, let's end the battle. Close victory. Took 1,000 losses, but we should be fine, especially if our cataphract's basically just being replaced. Alright, so for money, we are going to release the captives, but we should be fine. Because our heavy cab's going to be replenished. We might have to get mercenaries, but we should be fine. I'm actually interested in the mercenary pool. Alright, if they're going to attack the city, there's no chance we win this. Let's just auto-resolve it. Aurelian can come deal with this. Not a big deal. They're going to come to a Quintum. We just got to deal with the frontier before we can march on Rome itself. We're definitely getting cataphract. And it's definitely happening. Alright, we lost some tax income. Your settlement was sacked. This city needs repaired. This army's decent now, but it's not enough to win or deal with this by itself. So let's deal with the Quadi first and drive them out of Pannonia. Over here, we can get elephants, which have an upkeep of 980. Let's hire some units and try to make the auto-resolve better. See, they're going to get replenishment is the thing, and we're not. So let's move you on to Force March. Come up here. You'll replenish now. Let's get rid of the elephants for a turn. And we can honestly get rid of the mercenary spearmen. We gotta drive some armies out of our territory, which shouldn't be a huge issue. 10% wealth boost to agriculture, which is fine. Alright, so let's end turn. Alright, the Mari want a peace treaty. Would they give us potential trade? No? Well, we're viewed as untrustworthy already. I don't know why. But, because Mauritania... Let's go... They'll pay me. At 1,500... I'm not really fighting them. You're gonna have to... No, not for 380. That's not happening. I could have sat there and tried to milk them for an exact amount of money, but I don't think it's going to be worth it in the long run to just sit there and milk. I just missed out on a lot of replenishment. They're going to resack this city. There's just no point in fighting it. We just got to let them raid for a minute, then we got to go deal with the Quadi, got them out of Pannonia, and then hopefully after that they make peace. Even if they briefly settle, we should be fine. Aurelian by himself has really... really favorable odds to win that.
Commander,
This army, if we move it up,
advance. To victory.
let's take the 89% auto-resolve. See if the Quadi will make peace now. We have to move up to Istros. We can. I'd prefer not to. But we can. So with economy, we'll go down this way. It'll take 4 turns to get it in total. That's got to be a lot for a one settlement faction.
Come, let me hear you.
Aurelian can now pivot south. Over here, you should have got a turn of replenishment, which you did, but it wasn't very much.
We hunger for battle.
What I think we need to do,
Faster, damn you all.
is they're going to be recruiting. We got to keep pivoting. Come over here, destroy this. Maybe raise taxes for a turn. It only raises our money up to 2,700. But we have a lot of units right now. We get the melee attack. When it comes to Aurelian, manage unit. Let's get the -5 banditry for local province now. That should help. And then coming over here, hopefully we're in reinforcement range. Destroy it. We can take Capsa and secure North Africa. We did lose an edict in Thrace, but we can move the edict to Greece, which is not... Well, we already have one. Oh, in Greece. We're going to get tax harvesting because we need the money. Both of these armies are more than capable of dealing with the frontier situation. Marcus Tacitus has a skill, which is him. We can get 25 gold stolen. +4 upkeep for all units and parent army. So maybe we should put him in Aurelian's army. Is that all? Aurelian's army, just because it has mostly legionaries, that should free up some money. Alright, what's in turn? Alright, we got the Roman pretenders coming into the south. We're beset on all sides, but we're still strong. I saw Beneventum, so it tells me it's the Imperator Augustus map. They take this, it's not that big of a deal, because this army is getting replenishment, and we can just kick them back out. This campaign is going to be interesting. We have Gallic Rome attacking Inoria too. Marching on Italy might just be smarter. How much of a force did they send? Not really a large one. Noria is a walled city, so I'm hoping it has a decent garrison. Legionaries, leaves, skirmishers. You can march this way. Aurelian has to go south. It's not really an option. You gotta kick this army out. We're not hemorrhaging money, but if we drop the taxes back down, we're only making about 900 a turn. So we definitely gotta get our finances back up. This army got more replenishment. Actually, no, it didn't. But auto-resolve should solve this issue. And we can do more. We might disband the Navy. But the Navy could also just help garrison over here. But it might also just be really expensive and not necessarily worth keeping. We're going to get the banditry one this time, just to help deal with that. And the leaves could honestly... Because with what's recruitable... We could definitely replace the cohorts. Their upkeep is a lot more, but I'd rather have quality right now, I think. So if we disband those and make the Navy just reasonably smaller, Because these are taking 300 per turn. These I'm not particularly worried about, but they can help garrison over here. In Hadramentum, let's get... For now, let's get a pit mine because that gets us more money per turn. We're at 1,400 per turn. We have the Goths over here, so let's get... We just need money buildings right now. Well, if that's going to give us a boost to agriculture, we should get this. It's just better in the long run. Completely controlled provinces. I don't think we really... Well, Pannonia. Let's get breeding games in Pannonia, and then end turn. They want a peace treaty. They gotta pay me more than that. You gotta deal with their little armies. I need this army to replenish fairly well. And relatively soon. Join war against Bactria? I can't right now. Just can't. They want to come back into Dacia, that's fine. We could kill more if I fought that battle, but we really just got to secure the Danube. We have the provincial capital in Dacia. I don't think that they're going to go for it. If they do... The thing is, marching on Italy is just more important. Settlement sacked. We have a rebellion imminent. Where is a rebellion imminent? In Dacia. You can come deal with this. I'm confident. Oh, yeah. Tetricus is here. The auto-resolve is relatively favorable. What's the garrison army? Yeah, it would not be close. I'll take the 70%, because we really just got to push Tetricus away. I'll take that 1,300. And then pursue, because we should still be within reinforcement range, destroy it, and get more money. And then maybe use this as a chance to take more land in Noricum. We made about 2,000 off of Tetricus right there. You're going to get replenishment. Go down this one. Just give me +2 morale. Come retake this city. We need to get you... Yeah, I missed the chance to get cohorts. I forgot about it. It'll be fine for right now. You're mostly replenished. I have borders turned off with a mod. But I think even if we move to here... Yeah, we're still in our own territory. So we'll still get replenishment, then we can advance on the capital. The Navy is able to move over here. They got a decent force over here. Which is unfortunate for us. In Norea, we can start building up. Get a suburbia. This army's gonna replenish. And as it replenishes, we might use it to go into Italy. Because Tetricus is kind of beating us right now on our way to do that. So let's end turn. Oh, we got a skill. Let's get the +10 charge bonus and the +3 melee attack. Honestly, at this point, I'm not even interested in a peace treaty with them. They're gonna occupy the city, they can occupy it. We're just not in a position to contain everything over here. And now we're being besieged. It's Armesia Gafusha. They're pretty bad units, but so is our units, is the thing. If we lose it, it's going to be an issue. But hopefully, they might agree to make peace. Okay, they're attacking Aquintum again. We had to deal with Tetricus. Beset on all sides. We're still standing. Infantry recruitment.
Ready for orders.
Come down and take this.
Commander. At your
I
command.
doubt they would have built anything. No. No, Aurelian. You can't get what I need you to get. Aurelian doesn't have any cavalry also. So, come back this way. How's the replenishment? Let's go for the city.
Our advance has been halted.
While we can take it. I would fight that, but I don't like walled sieges in Rome too. We have the capital. You're now able
None will escape.
to go north, and you'll get basically complete replenishment.
At your command.
Stand on the border. You need the replenishment. We can't go to Italy right now. We just got to secure the Danube. Lil Scythia or the Rolexani
You have the ear of my people.
make peace. No. What about the Buri?
Are you brave?
No. Will anybody trade?
I will do you the honor of listening to you. Our merchants do not
Even
want
if I
trade
pay
with
you?
and my master takes note of their undoubted
No.
For battle.
Because we could get the Equites. The Thracian auxiliary light cav is just better. We need cavalry in Aurelian's army. Here. Just reduce upkeep fervor. That'll help us more. Maybe get another army.
Commander.
Pikemen, get cohorts. I'll do the skill. I'm not worried about edicts right now.
Hunger for battle.
Anything here? Upkeep for mercenary units. Let's get that one, and then in turn. I'm not worried about the edicts because we're just gonna have to keep assigning them the more we lose territory. We might have to do what we had to do for our Boris Ursus campaign in Warhammer 3, which was just focus on one enemy at a time instead of trying to fight all of them. Seize the Imperial Treasury. Surrender imminent. You just need more money. Recruitment. Visionary barracks. You can go for it. They have that fleet coming, but I'm hoping we're able to just deal with it.
Sieging the settlement.
I'm not getting replenishment, but we should be able to take that city.
We hunger for battle.
Upgrade you. You can march this way.
At your command.
You'll be within reinforcement range.
Commander.
Go take a Quintum or a Quinsum because I know there's not going to be anything there. The northern border is just besieged right now. But I think this is where we're going to end part 2. Hope you guys enjoyed the part, and I will see you in part 3.